Good afternoon. Industrial action in the North Sea has moved a step closer. Workers in the RMT are now the third union to be balloted after the breakdown of talks with employers. The lengthy dispute with the Offshore Contractors Association has been going on since last year. The Unite and GMB unions have already announced they're to ballot over pay and conditions. MSPs will debate changes to the child tax credit system, including the so-called rape clause, later this afternoon. The changes would mean the tax credit payments are now capped at 2 children unless a third child is conceived as a result of rape. 2 men are being detained after a police chase in Aberdeenshire. The pursuit began when the Vauxhall Astra failed to stop for officers on the A90 near Lawrencekirk at 8:30 yesterday evening. The car collided with a barbed wire fence between Marykirk and St Cyrus. Nobody was injured. Police in Aberdeen have made the largest recovery of crack cocaine in Scotland so far this year. A man has been charged in connection with the recovery of the drug with a street value of £150,000. The 31-year-old is due to appear at Aberdeen Sheriff Court today. A record number of Scots are using food banks. More than 145,000 people needed emergency supplies in the past year. For the first time, low income was the most common reason given for using a food bank.
We've got to make our policy makers aware of the challenges that people are experiencing, but I think prioritising the voices of people in poverty is key as well, because they know the social security system better than anyone, and if there's any gaps in that safety net, they are the ones that are best equipped to identify that.
Football now, and St Johnstone winger Danny Swanson's confirmed he'll join Hibs in the summer. The 30-year-old will move to the capital club when his Saints deal expires at the end of the season. And an osprey is braving wintry conditions to incubate her 3 eggs while sitting in a snow donut. EJ, who turns 20 this year, and her male partner Odin returned to the RSPB Scotland Loch Garten site last month for their 9th season together. The mother continues to sit on the nest at the Highlands Loch despite being almost buried in snow. Now here's Sean with the weather forecast.
STV Weather, sponsored by Thompson.
A very good afternoon to you. It's a day for staying indoors if you don't need to go out today, because we've got that strong cold and at times gusty northerly wind and plenty of wintry showers across northeastern parts of the country. In particular, those showers are a mixture of rain and sleet, some snow at times, mainly for higher ground, but even to lower levels at times, settling snow at higher parts. But those showers should ease off in frequency as we go through this evening and tonight, but mainly still affecting northern and more northeastern parts of the country. And road temperatures will be fairly close to freezing, so there is a possibility of some icy patches, but for many of us it will be clear, cold and frosty to start with tomorrow, clouding over from the northwest.
STV Weather, sponsored by Thompson.
That's it for now. Join Norman for the full roundup of today's news and sport at 6. Until then, good afternoon.